Now, the Nigerian Immigration Service, alongside various agencies working at the nation's international airports, have held a retreat targeted at synergizing their work. The end goal of this retreat is to give travelers, both indigenous and foreign, better experiences at the airport and to make traveling seamless. News Central's Bernard Akede has more.
The duplication of roles played by the various agencies in Nigeria's international airports have been an issue of concern to indigenous and foreign travelers alike. There have often been suggestions that if there could be synergy among the various agencies, traveler experience will certainly improve. In a bid to address this, the Nigerian Immigration Service Murtala International Airport Command, Lagos, organized a retreat tagged One Impression Project at the Gateway.
The vision of Nigerian Immigration Service and mission is to ensure that we give both Nigerians and our migrants seamless experience. We want our job to offer people less stress, and we are doing everything we can by deploying technology and training our personnel to enhance their capabilities.
The Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, is arguably one of the busiest in the country and in West Africa. So if passenger experience is to improve at this airport and others, the importance of programs like this cannot be overemphasized.
First and foremost, we've said there are three things that need to be done. We need to have one people, we need to have one process, and we need to have one platform. And by one people or one process, I'm saying we need to begin to integrate our processes that serve the customer, right, way beyond the issues of whether it's NDLEA or customs, or we must find a way to synchronize and integrate those processes, because it's one process as far as the customer is concerned. But that also means we need to have one platform that integrates all of the information that is used, so that we can also share that information in a way that does not bother the customer.
The team working on the project has also welcomed feedback from the public, which will help track their progress. And to do this, they have employed the use of technology.
They are creating that technological platform that enables people who would like to suggest ideas, contribute their own quota, and even sometimes also be able to, if you observe something that you're not comfortable with, be able to say it. So I expect that to be online very shortly, so that you can have a voice to be able to say, yes, this is what I would like to do, this is what an idea that I have, and more importantly, if you also don't like something, or you experience something that does not reinforce the vision that we have for building one of the best experiences in the airport.
If Nigeria is serious about creating a better impression of the country and giving visitors a good experience, there will be no better place to start from than the airports. Bernard Akede, reporting for News Central.
I think the focus here, I mean, that's great. Well done. Great job. I just want to stop. They should synergize with the airlines and stop people from delaying flights. Stop airlines from delaying flights. I think that's the first thing that Nigerians are asking for. If you were to look at some of the challenges that bedevil the aviation sector, the most important one would be the fact that people cannot guarantee that when they book a flight, they will fly.
Yeah.
The worst that has happened to me at the airport once, I was being flown to Port Harcourt for an event. My flight was for 10 a.m. in the morning. I flew at 9 p.m. in the night. And it was so bad that as soon as I landed, I had a terrible ulcer attack. It was stress-induced, and I was rushed to the hospital, all because I just wanted to fly for a job. So I think that's the biggest thing first. Then we can start to talk about the others. When people say they have a flight, because they just change flights and say, sorry for whatever inconveniences this may cause.
Yeah. I mean, I experienced that twice this week. But, you know, so aside that, you know, and I agree with, you know, how that needs to be sorted out, you know. But, you know, there are people who would also say that arguably we still have, you know, we have great safety records and all of that, and use that to convince you that the Nigerian aviation sector is doing well. But it's not just aviation, immigration services generally, you know, along with aviation. They're one of the very first experiences that
you have once you come into the country. Yes,
exactly. So there's, you know, the work that needs to be done needs to start from right there at the airport, into the whole experience with which you pass through to get in and out of Nigeria. I remember that there's also a new law now, or they're trying to, you know, also hasten the process for getting a passport, their Nigerian passport.
Yeah, the Minister of Interior had come in and they were clearing backlogs.
Yes, they're clearing those backlogs. Even if people have mentioned that nothing has changed, but I would say give them a bit of time, and I'm certain, or I'm hoping.
They're not certain,
that, yeah,
exactly.
I'm hoping
We're
that
hoping.
these things would be improved upon. But yes, major work needs to be done to change what the experience is like between Nigeria's airports and Nigeria's immigration services. Just to make it better.
And the little things in customer service. Yesterday, I had a conversation on, customer service and how it basically is translated into several businesses. The customer experience in the aviation sector needs to be improved as well. It's important for us to get to the point where airport staff, they're being properly remunerated, such that you will not have high blood pressure when you're going to the airport and you don't have cash in your pocket.
So they stop begging for tips.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let it be that people want to willingly tip them, not almost like every corner you're going to, anything for me, anything for me.
But that's also not just the airport. That's almost every public sector in Nigeria.
Well,
Almost everywhere. It's not just the airport. It's just more embarrassing the airport.
yes, it is, because, like you said, that's the first impression that people have
Yes.
of Nigeria when you come into the country.
Yeah.
They look and feel even the air, the quality of the air,
Yeah.
the escalators that are barely working. There's a lot that needs to be done. But, well, we hope for the best. We cannot stop hoping. That's all that we have right now. I hope that this new administration knows what it needs to do, and those who are at the helm of affairs do their bit to ensure that there is a change.